Hello everyone, this is Eddie Reyes at Jurex Bar. And people have been asking me, they're like, Eddie, is the new score to pass the essays? Can I pass on 60s? And the answer is yes, you can, because of course we went from 1440, the new passing score is 1390. But, okay, there are three buts here, the three asterisks, and they're very important, so I want you to watch this video all the way to the end. There's an old joke about lawyers. It goes like this. Why do people become lawyers? The answer is because they're bad at math. Might be true for you. Definitely is for me. But we are going to go through some preliminary numbers here. Some scales, scores, all that good stuff. And if I'm wrong, feel free. I welcome any counter arguments there. Okay. But the information that I have is based on multiple sources. And I've checked. So let's go through this. Before we get into this, I'm going to tell you about two upcoming events. One of them is an MBE webinar. It's about an hour and 15 minutes long, but it will be very effective, hands-on, practical application. And I'm going to give you some tips there. And that's scheduled for Sunday, I believe August 2nd. I still have to write out the event. I'll do my best to include it there. But for now, just keep August 2nd in mind. Okay, it is free and it's limited to 100 people. And the second event is a performance test webinar, tips and tricks for the online PT. And that is going to be capped at 50 people. So get on it. All right. Now, let's jump into the Asterix. 60. Okay. Now, the first asterisk there. Number one is that it is statistically unlikely that someone's going to score all 60s. Why? Because usually there's a variance. People will score 55, 60, 65, right? So don't aim. Your aim shouldn't be for a 60. In fact, it should be for a 70. That's definitely the aim for my students. 65, right? Shoot for the right. You want to shoot up, right? If you shoot for a 70, land at a 65, you're safe. All right, but just don't get comfortable with the 60 is what I'm saying. Now, the second asterisk there is that even if you get a 1390 on the written portion, on this, right, you get a 1390, you must still get a passing score on the MBE side, right? People say, well, it's counted 50% for this written, 50% for the multiple choice. That is true. But what happens with these two scores? The two scale scores are then added and then they're divided by 2 and you get the average. In other words, all right, again, you still got to study just as you would if it was still like at least 1440. Okay? I don't want you to slack. Don't slack off here. Now, the third asterisk is that I'm using calculators and I'm using 2 and they're giving me different results. So use at your own risk. I'm not making a guarantee here that these calculators are 100% accurate. I do want to thank Jason over at One Timers. And we're also going to look at the UBE essays calculator. Let's look at One Timers first. And as you see, I just input 60. And this number here was the lowest number for the MBE. We're going to assume, look, I get excited, that the person here is going to pass, is going to get the minimum score to pass on the MBE side. So if they were to get all 60s, which again is unlikely, the score would be 1395. So that's 5 points. You pass. Let's look at the UBSA calculator. Again, all 60s. The score there is a 1403.58, which is still passing. So the point here is that I do not want you to get too comfortable here. Study or give it all you got. You got this. If you have any questions, contact me. Hope this video helped and I wish you all the best. Until soon.